Hello, and welcome to the Red Bull Rampage. We're here to check out another day of practice, go check out some of the lines and talk to some of the riders. Just ripped up here one of these little Upco electric bikes to save some walking energy, and we're gonna go up and talk to some of the guys. Let's go check it out. All right, I'm here with Ethan Nell, my YT teammate and longtime Rampage competitor, checking it out. What have you seen so far today?
Man, it's been a crazy morning. It started off a little rough, really windy, but then Brendog ticked off the canyon gap. Cam hit his big drop, and we also had Tom flipped his big drop. The boys are on all over the mountain. They've been crushing this morning.
All right, we're partway up the Looker's Right Ridge, and there's no riders around. It's windy. There's a few diggers here and there. No one really to talk to, but we're just scoping out what's going on here. We're just about to the top. We're about 10 feet below. We're looking across at this main chute into it with Tom Van Steenbergen doing the caveman drop straight into it. Just to the rider's right is Alex Volokov and Kurt Sorgi into the chute from the slight rider's right. And then down to that point and in around that turn where Carson Storch and Adolf are going is a digger right now on rope, packing it down, watering it a little bit, and to turn into some rhubarb before going to the chute on an angle. Adolf, we're at the top of your line looking down. How's this gonna go?
Well, yeah, I just got up here after riding all day, and this guy's been killing it. It looks insane, looks gnarly as hell, but looks pretty fun to ride actually, so I'm very looking forward to ride it, to be honest.
You'll be going fast.
Very fast, but we like speed.
Yeah. Blowing wind. Here with DVS looking down off the top of the course. Your diggers have done well here. Is this your last year?
Yeah, they've done amazing. I haven't seen them in like 2 days. I've just been riding at the bottom, and I dropped them off in the morning, see them at night, and now it's done.
So, but you rode a little bit down lower. You flipped a drop down there, I heard.
Yeah, I flipped the drop that I wanted to flip last year in my run, but I just was still in recovery mode last year and didn't have the right setup and practice for that, and did it in practice. Have a few more things to do in practice, and then feeling really good about everything now. It's gonna come together great.
2 we need to ride, more digging, hopefully be able to ride tonight when it cools down. Here's a huge air halfway down the course on Tom Van Steenbergen's line. It's like another 50-footer. You know, he's probably gonna flip it. It's just nuts. But it's a big steep landing. It's just way down there. Wow. Here's a big drop that Cam Zink and Kyle Strader are doing before you come into this compression and then do another big double right after. Here's another fat, huge step down that Zink and Kyle Strader are doing. It's like so far out there. It's a massive air. And of course, probably a flip or something. Brendan's in-run to his canyon gap is super steep, narrow, natty tech with a skipper over Emil's line into a nice big compression and then a boost over this 60-foot canyon gap with like big exposure. Absolutely nuts. Got KJ and Claw climbing the hill. They're judges here, and they're looking at people's lines, checking out the details, just so you know exactly what's going on there. How's it been looking so far on this side?
It's been looking good. A lot more details in everyone's lines. Everyone's bumping it up a bit every year, and this year is no different. So it's going to be a tough one.
What are you liking out there?
Obviously, I'm loving lines, and I'm having some things that I really like, but obviously, that's top secret. We're judges.
Right.
But
Do you know what a secret is? A secret is something you tell one person at a time. All right, well, that wraps up a day of practice here today. Not much riding throughout most of the day. There's some stuff going on in the morning, but it was too windy most of the day. Some fine tuning on the lines working, and we're gonna rep back out of here on these little upgoes, and then be back for tomorrow morning with no wind and everyone getting their last practice laps in on the final day of practice. All right, it's time.
Welcome
to
Rampage.
Yeah, Tom. Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Here with Tallis Turk. How are you, man?
Doing super well, man.
I heard you got some practice in this morning.
I had a crash yesterday on this drop that's behind us, and like it was just a fumble and a bit windy, conditions. So now I'm just glad I got that over with and like got the move I wanted to on it, got the flip. So I'm stoked.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is your first time at Rampage competing. What's it like being a rookie here?
I'd say like with having all this stuff here and people and cameras on you, it makes it a little more serious, but it still feels like another day in the desert, honestly. So.
Right. The dirt's the dirt.
The dirt's the dirt, and you're just riding down it. It's a little bit bigger, though.
Jackson Riddle, how you doing, man?
I'm doing amazing right now. Forgot my kite today, but, we're hanging in there.
That blows.
It does. It's blowing hard right now.
Well, you've got a bunch of your run done already, right?
Yeah, all of it's done. Rode the whole thing this morning, so, yeah, doing a lot better than last year for sure.
Yeah, you were in a last-minute thing, checking things out on the morning of, and now you're like way ahead of schedule.
Yeah, I might go fishing this afternoon, so, yeah.
There we go. From the top.
Okay.
Traditional, soul,
Brap.
What you got?
I'm out of this one.
I'm here with JP from YT Industries. At his second Rampage, you've got another boy in here, BNV, and you're checking it all out. How's it been treating you so far?
Oh, it's amazing, Tippie. Like, the progression of every rider here on the mountain is incredible. Yeah, I mean, we decided to smack down Rampage, and he's giving it a try, right?
Right. I've heard some big things. I heard about him like backflipping into the cliffs going into the canyon gap and maybe trying to front flip it if everything feels good.
Maybe, we will see. Make sure you watch the live stream.
Cards and Shorts, how's it going, man?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Doing good, man. Last day of practice before the big finals. You got a bunch of things ticked off the list?
Yeah, I've ridden my whole line now. Pretty much connected everything and got, pretty good practice this year. Lots of time. Tom and I sharing a line, we got on it early and had a really good session the first morning of practice, and it just set us up in a good way. And so now we've ridden a bunch and feeling pretty ready to rock.
No stress when or less stress when you've got things like ahead of schedule, eh?
Less stress, but there's always the Rampage feelings no matter what. But there's no reason to really be too stressed because I feel pretty solid.
Just kidding.
I've heard a rumor that Clemens Codella, my Liat teammate, is going to air the whole lily pad, clear the whole thing, and then hit the canyon gap. Absolutely insane. I'm here with Clemens Codella, my Liat teammate, here for your first Rampage. How is it, man?
It's exciting, it's overwhelming, it's a bit of everything. I felt good prepared coming into it, and the whole trip we made it like we had good fun, good riding in Utah. It's amazing here, and now is the scary parts.
But I heard some crazy plans of you like sending the whole lily pad. Is this true rumor, perhaps?
It is the plan, and every single time I was eyeing it up, the wind started to pick up. So it's feasible to me. It's just about that one time you actually just leave the brakes open and send it.
G-Man, you're back here already. Gnarly crash, gnarly air, biggest ever attempted. What a situation.
Yeah, I mean, it was a heavy one, but I think we had it, we were close. I think the drop worked, as I often do. First hit, I went a bit deep, got a bit carried away. Seems to be the way it goes for me, but if I hit it again, it probably would have been perfect.
Man, you know what? You have nothing left to prove. Like, you've won the World Cup overall, you've won hardline, you've got 2 second places in Rampage. What passion do you have to keep going for it like this? Where does it come from?
Oh, mate, it's the same passion that started me off, man. I just love doing this stuff. I enjoy going big. I enjoy the send. I'm not here for anyone else. I'm not here to prove anything. I'm not here to please anyone. I just love riding my bike in the desert and hitting big sends and having a good time. That's why I'm here, man.
That's cool. Well, there we go. The riders got some practices in at first light today up until about 9:30 when it got too windy. Too windy to really jump safely. So That's it for practice. Nothing left but the big show for Friday. Red Bull Rampage 2023. Thanks for checking out, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.